Welcome to Tailblazers Talks, new Kitten Essentials. So you've taken the leap and decided to add a member to your family. A furry member, that is. Adding a companion animal to your family can be a rewarding experience, but the most important part is to make sure that you are ready for them. It's not as simple as picking a kitten and bringing them home. There are a lot of things you and your family need to do to prepare yourselves for this exciting endeavor. Whether you are an experienced pet owner or first-time owner, this guide will go through everything you need to be successful in welcoming a brand new family member. Kitten food. No matter where you get your kitten from, they will already be weaned off mommy's milk and on kitten food. Depending on where you got your kitten, they may be on a raw food diet, cooked food, or most likely canned or kibble. Our suggestion is that you discuss with the rescue or breeder beforehand what food they are currently feeding the kitten, so you have a plan in place. 9 times out of 10, you will be sent with a bag of kitten food. But in the rare case that you are not given a small bag of food, you may need to grab a small bag of what they are already on, and then a bag of what you plan to switch them to, so you can properly wean without causing too much stomach upset. We always suggest doing your own research when it comes to choosing a food. If you're getting a kitten from a breeder or a rescue, the chances are the food that they have been on isn't great, and the breeder or rescue is only recommending it because they get a kickback from or are sponsored by the company. Not to say all rescues or breeders feed bad food, but it is highly likely that they will suggest a low-quality food, and the reality is that you can do a lot better for the health of your new addition to your family. What to look for in a kitten food. When choosing a kitten food, you want to pick a food that is meat first always. It's also helpful if the food contains fish oils for omega-3s and taurine as one of the amino acids. Cats specifically cannot produce taurine themselves, so it's imperative that their food contains it. It's also important that a cat's diet contains moisture. You can feed a kibble diet, but you should definitely be supplementing with wet food. What to avoid? Avoid foods that contain fillers or have a high glycemic index. Especially stay away from foods that do not have meat protein listed as a first ingredient. Foods that are vegan or insect-based are also a big no-no for cats. These diets are not considered species appropriate and should be nowhere near your new kitten's bowl. Our top suggestions. Raw feeding. For raw feeding, we suggest Red Dog Blue Cat. Red Dog Blue Cat is a Canadian company that offers a rotational diet for cats. All of the meats are human grade and all of the vegetables are organic. This formulation is broken down as follows: 97% meat bone organ, 3% vegetables. We also suggest Bold by Nature for raw feeding. Bold by Nature is a Canadian company that offers a rotational diet for cats. The breakdown of this food is as follows: 100% meat bone organ, no vegetables. Bold also offers easy-to-serve patties. Our top suggestions for canned food. For canned food, we suggest Roz. Roz is meat first, carrageenan-free, no guar gum, no xanthan gum, no BPA used in can linings, and is 100% nutritionally complete. We also suggest Almo. Almo is made with high-quality sourced meat or fish that is fit for human consumption. It's also rich in high-quality proteins and naturally essential amino acids and micronutrients. Our top suggestions for kibble. For kibble, Farmina Prime Kitten is a fantastic option. Meat is the first ingredient, 98% of the protein is sourced from animal ingredients, and it's designed for a nutritional system for carnivores. We also suggest Go Carnivore. With Go Carnivore, meat is the first ingredient. Go Carnivore also offers a rotational diet. It is all life stages, and 84% of protein is sourced from animal ingredients. Other options for kitten food include Ziwi Peak air-dried food. Ziwi Peak is single protein. The air-dried recipes are perfect for pets with sensitive stomachs. They are grain-free, a raw food alternative. 96% of the protein comes from animal ingredients, and it contains omega-3s and 6s, glucosamine chondroitin, taurine, and so much more. We also suggest Feline Natural freeze-dried diets. Feline Naturals is high in meat, low in carbohydrates, and grain-free. It's a complete and balanced diet, single-source protein, and it's freeze-dried to ensure nutrients remain in the food, including the taste. Kitten supplements. What to look for in a kitten supplement. When you are choosing a kitten supplement, you would want to look for something with taurine, calcium for healthy bone development, colostrum for immune-boosting properties and to decrease chances of allergy development, as well as an omega-3 for brain and eye development. What to avoid. We suggest avoiding supplements that contain fillers or sugars. Make sure you read the ingredient list of the supplement. Sometimes the packaging looks great, but it could be filled with unnecessary ingredients. Our top suggestions. For powdered supplements, we suggest Wellytail's Kitten Smart Start. Wellytail's Kitten Smart Start contains extra high amounts of DHA and EPA omega-3 for support of brain, eye, and nerve development. It also contains immunity system support from bovine colostrum and probiotic bacteria and digestive enzymes to aid in solid food digestion. We also suggest Tailspring Milk Replacer. Tailspring Milk Replacer contains goat milk to aid in digestion, added taurine for heart health, digestion, immunity, vision, and more, and provides all necessary vitamins, minerals, and nutrients for development and growth. Our whole food supplement suggestions include goat's milk. Goat's milk is a great addition to a kitten's diet as it will assist in digestion and immune system boosting. Raw bones. Raw meaty bones such as chicken necks, chicken feet and wings, quail parts, Cornish hen parts, and small rodents, whole or in parts, are great for cats and kittens. When you give cats or kittens bones to chew on, it can focus on redirecting their chewing on other things, like cords in your home. The best time to introduce these chews are when your cat is a kitten. For more information on raw bones, check out our raw bone guide video. Oils. Fish oils are an extremely important addition to a kitten's diet. Fish oils that are high in omega-3 fatty acids support kitten's brain and body development, while also maintaining a beautiful coat and building a healthy immune system. Cat litter. What to look for in a cat litter. When you are choosing a cat litter, you have a plethora of options. Your first choice will be choosing either clumping or non-clumping cat litter. Clumping cat litter will, once wet, clump together in a ball to be easily scooped out of the box for cleaning, whereas non-clumping litter does not clump. It simply absorbs the urine particles, and you only have to scoop the poop, that is, until the litter gets too wet. Non-clumping cat litter trays have to be dumped and refreshed more often than clumping, since with clumping you can scoop out only the affected litter, and all of the litter in the non-clumping is affected. After you have chosen which direction to go in for the clumps, you will then choose a litter type. Litter is getting exciting and is being made from practically anything now. There's pine litter, newspaper litter, grass seed litter, hemp litter, and so much more. What to avoid. When you are looking at litter, you want to avoid products that contain silica and clay. Silica cat litter can be extremely toxic to cats and especially to kittens who are more likely to eat their litter. With clay cat litter, the high dust content can cause damage to lungs. As well, when the cats are grooming themselves after using the litter, they are susceptible to ingesting the clay, which can lead to intestinal blockages, which are even worse if the cat or kitten decides to eat the litter. Clay litter is also damaging to the environment. Our top suggestions for cat litter. Our top suggestions include Sustainably Yours. Sustainably Yours cat litter is made with cassava. The litter is clumping and it is clear, so you can detect blood in the urine. Sustainably Yours cat litter has little to no smell. We also suggest Smart Cat. Smart Cat litter is made with grass seed. It's clumping and has little to no smell. Another suggestion we have is World's Best cat litter. World's Best is made with whole kernel corn. This litter is clumping, has little to no smell, and is also available with light scents that are safe. Kitten treats. What to look for when choosing a kitten treat. When choosing a kitten treat, you want to look for treats with wholesome ingredients. Contrary to popular belief, your cat is a carnivore and should be fed as such. Try to choose treats high in meat content or with 100% meat. What to avoid. When choosing a kitten treat, avoid highly processed treats and treats that contain corn, sugar, or fillers. Our top suggestions include Inaba. Inaba is a puree-style treat. It's great for giving medicine, and fish or poultry is the first ingredient. Another suggestion we can make is Pure Bites. Pure Bites are single ingredient and 100% meat. These treats are freeze-dried and low-calorie. Also, we can suggest Emerald Feline Dental Treats. These treats are crunchy, help clean teeth, less than 2 calories per treat, and have limited ingredient recipes. Kitten accessories. You might need a tree, scratcher, and a bed. You will want to get a cat tree or scratch post for your new kitten, so they have an area where it's appropriate to scratch. Giving your kitten an accessory to scratch can help keep them away from expensive furniture. As for beds, cats and kittens usually sleep wherever they want, and there's a chance they won't use it. Beds that have high success rates for cats are bucket beds and beds that they can hide in, like these Dharma Dog Karma Cat beds. Collars, leashes, and harnesses. Quick release collars are best for cats. Since they are so curious and climb easily, a quick release collar will ensure your cat does not get strangled if they get caught on something. RC Pets makes great collars and harnesses for cats and kittens. Grooming. For the most part, cats are not a fan of being bathed, but sometimes it's necessary. For kittens, we would suggest a gentle shampoo if you absolutely need to bathe, and then maybe grooming wipes when there's just a small mess. Cats are generally very good at cleaning themselves. You should purchase cat nail clippers and get into the habit of trimming your kitten's nails often so they're familiar with it. There is nothing worse than a cat that doesn't like getting its nails trimmed. You may also want to grab a cat brush. The Bailey brush and the Kong Zoom Groom are great options for general grooming. But if you have a certain breed of kitten, you may need to purchase another brush or trimmers. Talk to a Tailblazers team member about your grooming needs. Dishes. The dishes that you choose depend on what you decide to feed them. If you're feeding kibble, then glass and stainless steel are great options. You can also use plastic, however, we suggest the latter. Plastic dishes can be hard to clean and bacteria can get trapped in the porous surfaces. If you are feeding raw, freeze-dried, or canned, stainless steel is best as it's the easiest to clean. Messy Cat makes great stainless steel bowl options for raw and kibble feeding, and everything in between. Kitten toys. A kicker. Kicker toys are usually long and soft. They are meant for your cat to lay with, bite, and kick. Kicking is a part of your cat's prey drive, as well as a defensive measure when protecting themselves from attackers. Playing with kickers is a great way for them to release their energy. The Kong Kickaroo Cuddlers are a great option. Prey drive toys. Prey drive toys are toys on a string, and you can make them chase, pounce, and bite. Dabbird makes great toys for this type of game. It's also a great play activity for overweight cats. Catnip or Silvervine. Catnip or Silvervine are stimulants to kittens and cats. It can increase their play drive and make them act goofy. Yao makes amazing catnip toys that are difficult to break because they are so tightly packed. Self-play or interactive toys. These are toys like balls in a loop or a puzzle toy that you can hide treats or food in for your kitten to find. Mina makes great self-play toys that you can hide treats in. Kitten training. Litter boxes. We hope that when you get your kitten, they're already litter trained, and they usually are. If you are having trouble, put out multiple litter boxes in your home in different areas to entice your kitten to use them. It's a cat's natural instinct to do their business in the sand or in a soft surface to easily hide their scent. Hang in there and they will get it eventually. If the kitten is persistently urinating or defecating on the floor, there may be something else wrong, and you should discuss it with an animal care professional. Outdoors. Your kitten will likely be curious to explore the outside world, so why not let them? Take your cat on walks using a harness and a leash, or by using a backpack with an open screen or window. Allowing cats to explore the outside regularly with you is helpful to their mental health. Cats kept inside often suffer from anxiety and depression. If you can start training your cat to walk on leash as a kitten, it will be extremely helpful to their mental health in the long run. Scratching. All cats scratch, it's in their nature. There is a surgical procedure to fix this problem, but the declawing process is cruel and causes long-term pain and is frowned upon. Most veterinarians have ceased performing the procedure because of this. How do you stop your new kitten from scratching furniture? Firstly, you can and should get a scratch post to redirect the scratching. You can also use a spray bottle full of water to spray at your kitten when they are scratching in a place they shouldn't be. Lastly, you can purchase certain items like scratch deterrent that can keep your cat from scratching in certain places. Other things you might want to consider when adopting a new kitten. Pet insurance. Pet insurance is a new option for pet owners and can be extremely handy in emergency situations. You may also want to consider purchasing stain and odor remover for those tricky messes like pee on furniture, clothes, or carpets. Socializing your kitten. If you want your kitten or cat to be friendly, we suggest socializing ASAP. Bring your friends over, bring kids over, bring dogs over, all to meet and socialize with your new addition. It may also be helpful to have your guests give your cat treats so they can associate new people with snacks and therefore will be more present when guests come over rather than hiding in a room. Socializing your new kitten with cats. Cats socialize in a much different way with each other. Cats need space and recognition before they can enter into a successful relationship with another cat. Introducing cats too quickly can be a complete disaster. Even after years, they could end up never getting along. If you are introducing a kitten to a house that already has a cat living in it, please follow these important steps. To introduce a cat and kitten first, you should block the kitten in a separate room that has a small gap at the bottom of the door. We suggest a small space like a bathroom or an office. This should also be a place you don't mind getting a little bit stinky, since your new kitten will be fully living in this space for a few days. Day 1, isolation. Place your kitten in the designated space with litter, water, food, beds, and toys. Allow your other cat to sniff around the door and gain interest in the scent. Try not to force the relationship. Day 2, switcheroo. For a couple of hours, take the kitten out of the room and place your cat in the room. Allow the kitten to explore the adult cat's space and scent, and allow the cat to explore the kitten's space and scent. If everything seems to be going well, move on to the next step. If your adult cat seems upset or hesitant, continue this for a couple of days. Day 3, through the glass. Allow for the kitten and adult to get closer. You can achieve this by allowing them to see each other. You can place a baby gate in the doorway rather than having a door. Or place the kitten and cat between a glass door or window so they can see each other. If your adult cat seems upset or hesitant, continue this for a couple of days. Day 4, supervised interaction. Allow for the cats to be in the same space together. You can hold the kitten at first if you wish and then put them on the ground if the adult cat seems open to it. At night, return your kitten to its designated space. Day 5, wide open spaces. Allow both of your cats to roam the entire area of your home for the day. If all goes well, the kitten should be able to stay out overnight. We hope that you enjoyed this video and that we have given you a better understanding of what you need to be prepared if you're bringing home a new kitten. A new kitten is a lot of work, but it's so fulfilling to watch them grow into happy, healthy cats. Your kitten is counting on you to help them live their best life. So, visit a Tailblazers location near you and experience the benefits of your kitten being Tailblazers healthy.